welcome to our very first live stream. I'm Alexa with Sky Organics. I'm our marketing manager, and I'm here with Vanessa.
Hello everyone.
And we're going to tell you a little bit more about our brand and walk you through some amazing DIY skincare products. So a little bit more about us. We're an all-natural skin, body, and personal care company. We specialize in cruelty-free, all-natural oils, butters, essential oils, as well as ready-made skincare products. One of the fabulous things about our brand is that we can use our products on their own for a lot of skin benefits, and you can use them together to create your own DIY recipes. And we're going to talk you through a couple of great DIY recipes.
That's why we're here. We're going to make some stuff today, right?
Exactly right. So the very first recipe we're going to be making is an invigorating scalp treatment. Have you ever used a scalp treatment before?
I have not used a scalp treatment before, but I know some of the ingredients we're going to use. And castor oil, I've heard amazing, great things about castor oil. So yeah. I'm really excited. And I've been shedding a lot lately, so this comes in perfect timing. Every day when I wash my hair, I look at the shower and I'm shedding so much. So I think this is something I'll probably be using myself.
Yeah, castor oil is the all-star in this DIY. It's amazing for strengthening your hair, promoting new growth, and stimulating that hair follicle, keeping your hair nice and strong and healthy. One of the great things about castor oil and how it works so well in your hair is that it's really high in ricinoleic acid. And that acid is really fabulous for balancing the pH of your scalp, keeping the skin in your scalp nice and healthy, so it's a great healthy environment to promote new hair. Because a lot of the time, the reason why we suffer from maybe thinning hair or hair loss or excess shedding, as you mentioned, is because the environment that our hair is growing on, our scalp, is deficient in something. Maybe your hair follicles are clogged, maybe it's a little dry, maybe there's some irritation going on there. So this scalp treatment is really great for balancing your skin, stimulating blood flow to the follicle, keeping hair nice and healthy right at the root, right where it counts.
Yeah, and the castor oil, I can actually use it on my eyelashes and my eyebrows as well, so it's really good for that too.
I use it every night on my brows and lashes. It really helps lengthen your lashes and thicken your brows. Maybe you've gone a little crazy with the plucking lately and you want to help accelerate some growth. Castor oil is amazing for that. And it works fabulously on its own too, so you can use it as a standalone scalp treatment. Just massage it onto a dry scalp and leave it there for about 30 minutes or overnight and rinse it out, and you're going to get all the hair growth benefits and the strengthening benefits using it on its own. But we love it in this recipe because of
all
this
do-it-yourself that we're going to make.
Exactly right.
So what's the next product after castor oil that we're going to put in it?
Jojoba oil. That's right.
Is it jojoba oil or?
Yeah, it's jojoba oil. A lot of people call it jojoba oil.
Jojoba.
Yeah. I mean, I was guilty of that once, but it's actually pronounced jojoba oil. The cool thing about jojoba oil is actually a wax. It's not an oil.
So it's not an oil. Yeah. Interesting.
It's not an oil. And
good to know. One
of my favorite parts about the product is that it's really great at balancing oil production on the skin. Because it's a wax and because it has like a cellular makeup that's very similar to our skin's natural sebum, it's amazing as a moisturizer. It's super lightweight. It absorbs into the skin super quickly, and it just feels like you have nothing on at all. And a lot of people think it's kind of counterintuitive to apply oily products like jojoba oil to oily skin.
Or oily hair.
Exactly right. So in the scalp treatment, basically, it balances the oil production on our scalp, keeping it healthy and balanced in order to create an environment where hair can grow and flourish and be as healthy as it can be. And on our skin, it keeps our skin balanced and clear.
Okay, and once again, the good thing about each product is they're all natural. They're free, cruelty-free, and the benefits on their own are amazing, and then they all work amazing together, and that's why we're making all these products.
Exactly right. So like jojoba oil, like I said, is a great moisturizer for any skin type, really. You can use it on its own, even as a body oil, because it's really not greasy, and it really pulls its weight here in this recipe to keep that scalp nice and healthy.
Which I think you guys really back that up, because how many times do we go to the grocery store or the beauty supply store and we pick up a product and it's like, how do you pronounce that? What is this? What am I reading here? I don't know. What is this? And all these products are natural, where you understand which each ingredient is. So that's what I love about all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all made in the US, right?
Yeah, all made in the US, and everything is completely pure. They're never diluted. On the ingredients list, you're just going to see 100% pure jojoba oil. There's nothing else added to it. So we can feel good about the products that we're using. We know there's no nasties in there, and especially when we combine them, we can say as a matter of fact, like what's inside. And it's really gratifying to know that there's nothing that's potentially harmful in your beauty or skincare products. So I love that.
And the next one
peppermint oil is our last ingredient.
I love peppermint oil.
Oh my god, it smells so good. It's my favorite essential oil. Oh, it's like so clean and crisp and invigorating. And when you add it to the scalp treatment, it really helps stimulate the blood flow and circulation to your hair follicle to keep them nice and active, and so that hair is really activated and healthy, so it can keep growing and be stronger. It's really invigorating feeling, and it also smells great. So when you have the treatment on your scalp, you'll be able to smell it and take in all those aromatherapeutic benefits.
So I mean, the peppermint oil, the reason why I was so excited is because I don't know how many of you use peppermint oil, but I usually dab it on my fingers, and if I have a migraine or my head hurts, I just kind of like this and rub it in. So I'm obsessed with peppermint oil. So I love the fact that we're using this on the scalp. I mean, taking a shower, and I'm already like, oh yes.
Yeah, it's so nice. I mean, I sometimes drop it on the floor of my shower just for an extra aromatherapy benefit. It's a really great essential oil.
I think it really helps with stress.
It really does. I mean, sometimes when I'm stressed, I just pour some in my palm and I kind of breathe and inhale the scent a little bit, and I just feel so much calmer already. It's amazing.
So that's why each product is good, has so many benefits on their own, and when we put them together, we create these amazing recipes.
Exactly right. So
now we're actually going to make this recipe.
All right. So we have our 2 tablespoons of castor oil. Micah's going to go ahead and show that to you guys, our castor oil. And then we have our 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil. Jojoba, remember, jojoba oil. So we're going to go ahead and combine those in a bowl. Vanessa,
can I do the mixing, Alexa?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Go right ahead. And I'm going to pour in the jojoba oil.
This is the fun part.
Yeah, you love to mix.
Now, how many times a week should I use this scalp treatment?
You can use this every week. Go ahead and stir it first.
Okay.
Typically, how we like to use this is we'll combine our carrot oils first, our jojoba and our castor oil. Give them a nice little whisk in a bowl, and then we're going to heat them up in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds, just so it's a little bit warm, because the warmer the oils are, the easier it's going to be to spread through your hair and your scalp.
So you're going to let it cool down a little bit before you actually put it on.
Give it a little finger test first, make sure that it's not too hot before you apply it. So let's pretend that we just microwave this, and now we're going to add our essential oils. So we're going to add a peppermint oil. We're going to add about 5 to 10 drops of peppermint oil here. So
it's funny, I actually put it near my eyes, and I feel it so refreshing here. You feel so nice and cool.
Okay, 5. So you have 5 drops there. Let's go ahead and whisk it around.
So now this actual mask, I'm going to place it, I'm going to put it on my scalp, so tell us, what am I going to do next?
Okay.
Pretend I'm putting it on.
Yeah, so okay, if I was putting this treatment on you, I would put it right here at the crown, at the top part of your roots, massage it really onto your scalp. Anywhere maybe you're experiencing thinness in a particular place, really massage it, and take this time to kind of treat yourself a little bit. Give yourself a little head massage, let the oils really absorb.
Or if you have a significant other, maybe that's the time where you can say, hey honey, come put this treatment on my head for me. Give me a massage.
Yeah, massages are always great. So this is a great way to work one into your routine.
And do we let it sit there? How long? How many minutes?
Right, so you're going to leave it in for about 30 minutes, an hour. I mean, you could even leave it in overnight. Maybe just get a shower cap.
Maybe a shower cap.
Yeah, lay a
or
towel.
Put a towel on a pillow.
Exactly right. Lay a towel on your pillow. Let it absorb. You really can't go wrong with leaving this in for as long as humanly possible. And then the next time you rinse it out, when you wake up in the morning, all you have to do is wash your hair as you would normally and shampoo it out, and there you go. And you've got a healthier
So
scalp.
once again, for those viewers that are just tuning in, we're talking about Sky Organics, and all the products are natural, cruelty-free, made in the US. They have amazing benefits on their own, as well as when we mix them together to create your do-it-yourself recipes, I guess.
Exactly right. Yeah, and we just made an awesome scalp treatment. So we just got done nourishing your scalp and treating your hair to some healthy ingredients. And now we're going to move on.
I think we can move on to the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited. I'll put this back there for you.
Totally. Thank you very much. So our next DIY is actually a mango orange body scrub.
I may want to eat that one.
Yeah, it smells amazing. It smells so good, and this is one of my favorite DIYs. And it's a really easy one to whip up at home because chances are you already have everything you need in your kitchen.
In your kitchen.
Yeah. So what's in this DIY? Mango butter is our primary ingredient here.
I think
Here's our
that's
mango
there.
butter. Yes.
Okay.
Our butters are completely raw and unrefined. There are no additional ingredients in here, no additives. As we mentioned, everything is completely pure. So
I'm gonna take a look.
yeah, go ahead and cup a feel of that.
And this actually doesn't smell like mango at all.
Yeah, it's completely fragrance free. So that's a big misconception a lot of people have about mango butter. It doesn't actually smell like mangoes, and that's because mango butter is made from the seed of the mango tree, not the actual mango itself.
You know, actually, people like when products smell a lot like mango and stuff, but I'm opposite. Usually when it smells too much, I get worried that they're adding fake fragrances in the mixes and stuff. So the fact that it doesn't smell like mango, and you just explained that it's from the seed, that's why it makes it more attractive to me, because I know it's 100% natural. We have a question from a viewer, I think, and it's about the castor treatment.
Okay.
So they want to know how long do we have the treatment
Do we leave it on?
how long do we leave the treatment on, the castor oil treatment? How long do we leave it on for?
So it's up to you. I would go from either 30 minutes, an hour, or overnight. Those are the 3 time frames that I would work within. If you're short on time, maybe leave it on for 30 minutes before you hop in the shower. If you really want to treat yourself, put it on the night before you go to sleep, and then rinse it out in the morning before you go to work. So it's completely up to you.
Okay, so then we can continue with the mango.
Right. So as you were saying, mango butter is completely unscented, and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, especially in DIY recipes, because you can really customize the scent that you add to it. We have our 100% pure essential oils. We can always throw into the mix to give to add our own natural fragrance to things. So mango butter is a really blank and awesome canvas to have to put any fragrance you want on top of. And because mango butter can be used on the face and on the body, it's really important to not have any synthetic fragrance in there, because you're going to be putting this on your face as a moisturizer. You're going to be using it on your body in this scrub. You don't want any synthetic fragrance to be there. Synthetic fragrance is a really common irritant, so you don't want that anywhere near your skin. And all the fragrance we're going to be adding here today with our essential oils is completely natural, so you don't have to worry about it.
So next, after the mango, we're gonna put, what else are we using?
We're going to use coconut oil.
Okay, coconut oil.
And we're also going to use our orange essential oil.
Which that's right here.
Yes.
So what's the main differences between the coconut oil and the mango butter that we're using here? What are the main differences?
So mango butter, the most obvious difference.
If you want to use them on your own, let's say.
Okay, so yeah, like the mango butter you can use on your face and on your body. Coconut oil, I wouldn't recommend using on your face. It really works well on its own as a body moisturizer. You can use it on your hair as well.
I was going to say, I use the actual coconut oil by itself as a mask on my hair all the time.
Yeah, it's totally true.
I think we have another question from a viewer.
Actually, no, I just wanted to mention that all of these products that we're going to be using in the DIY can be purchased right here on Amazon. We do ship Prime, so you can get everything nice and speedy right on your doorstep and start making your own DIYs at home. So that's really great.
That's good to know.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go leaving you without that vital information. So here we go. So we have our mango butter, as you mentioned, completely fragrance-free. Another thing that we always get asked is the difference between cocoa and shea and mango butters. So I'm going to break it down for you.
I know for sure the smell, because I've already smelled them, and the cocoa smells like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, cocoa butter has like a really strong signature fragrance. It smells like a chocolate bar. It's super rich in texture, so you don't use that on your face. It's a really great heavy moisturizer for your body. If you're experiencing maybe dry, like chapped skin, cocoa butter is great for that. But again, the big signifying factors here is that it is heavily scented, naturally scented, of course, with its chocolate fragrance, and it's only for use on the body.
When you say only for your body, is it because some people are prone to oily skin, so you think that you suggest that the mango one is better?
It's just a very heavy butter, because like I mentioned before, all of our butters are completely raw and unrefined, so it's very thick. If you feel it, it's a very thick butter, so thick that if you put it on your face, you risk maybe clogging some pores. It's really a really great emollient for extreme dryness on the body, and that's really as far as I would go.
I've read a lot about the cocoa butter, and I hear a lot of women, for example, if they're pregnant, it's so big with women that are pregnant. It's very popular for the stretch marks, for everything. I'm always reading about it, and tell us a little bit about how this is good by itself.
Yeah, so by itself, we at the Sky Organics office, we're always trying out new DIY recipes, and we actually made really cool lotion bars with the cocoa butter. The lotion bars are great for massaging maybe if you're pregnant onto your belly area to help prevent stretch marks and things like that. It's really great at brightening the skin and promoting elasticity so that the stretch marks don't occur. And also great for treating existing stretch marks.
And all these products are 100% natural. They're cruelty-free. They're made in the U.S. They work amazing on their own, and even better when we mix them.
Exactly. Yeah. So we already kind of debunked how we would use cocoa butter. So now the difference between our shea and our mango butter is, as I mentioned before, both of these butters can be used on the face and on the body. Shea butter is going to be a little bit more rich in texture. It's kind of like a thick buttery cream.
I'm like, I'll feel it.
Yeah. Take a feel of
Yeah,
that.
it's a little thicker. So I think if you want to soften it up a little, or
you're gonna have to like warm it up in your hands. Give it a second. Our mango butter is a lot more lightweight. So as you like rub it between your fingers, it kind of emulsifies and turns into a really lightweight oil.
Yeah.
So if you have combination or oily skin, mango butter is definitely the way to go if you want to use it as a face moisturizer. It's packed with antioxidants, so it's going to help brighten your skin, keep it nice and healthy, protected. From free radical damage. So.
And one of these also is very good for antibacterial. One of the ones we're using.
Oh, that's actually the coconut oil.
Okay, the coconut oil.
So good transition there. We're going to bring in our coconut oil. So our coconut oil is really what we're going to be using in this DIY.
So what we're creating is a body scrub.
Yes.
So I love body scrubs. I use them to exfoliate, and I love exfoliating.
It's the best, especially before shaving.
Before shaving.
Yeah.
And I mean, a man even can use this before shaving.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
know?
Totally.
I really like this product. So then we're gonna add this, and we're gonna mix them all together.
Exactly right. So we have about a cup's worth of raw sugar here, raw brown sugar.
Once again, everything is natural, so I can grab this from my kitchen, and we can make this with everything that you have at home.
Super easy. And then we have a 1/4 cup of our organic coconut oil.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maite. And then we have 2 tablespoons of our mango butter. So mango butter, as I mentioned, is really soft. As you warm it up in your hands, it really emulsifies and turns into like a lightweight oil. But if for whatever reason, because it does kind of solidify at room temperature, you need to warm it up and get it to be a little bit softer. You can always warm it up through our double boiler method. So that's by stacking 2 saucepans, with the bottom saucepan filled about a 1/4 of the way with boiling water. And then you put your mango butter up here in the top saucepan, stir it around on medium-high heat until it gets really liquidy, and then you can add it to your scrub. Ours
Or
is
maybe
already,
you can do what I do, I just leave it outside for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, totally. Leave it by your window, let it soften naturally.
Yeah,
that
by the
works
window.
too. Yeah. And so ours is already pre-softened. So we're gonna go ahead and combine our ingredients. Like we said, we have our cup of raw sugar. I'm going to add our 1/4 cup of coconut oil to it.
So for those that are tuning in while she's making this little mixture, the recipe, we are talking about Sky Organics, and Alexa's here telling us all about Sky Organics. All the products are natural, made in the U.S., cruelty-free. They have amazing benefits on their own, and they're great when you mix them together. So we're creating some do-it-yourself recipes here with Alexa today.
That's right. And I'm going to be making the scrub today.
Exactly.
We'll take turns.
Yeah.
You'll mix the next product. I'm going to mix this one now.
Well, you can mix that one because that one looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, it's a little bit tougher.
It's a little tougher. Actually, it looks like it's working very well.
Yeah, because that mango butter is a little soft already, and the coconut oil is nice and soft.
I love scrubs.
Yeah, I mean, it's really the best.
Sometimes I make scrubs myself, and then I'll put them in a little glass jar and I'll leave it by the sink. So every time I wash the dishes or whatnot, I then scrub my hands a little right after.
Yeah, it's a nice way to just like always be treating
So
yourself.
it's not only for your face, you can also just use it for your hands when you're, washing the dishes or whatnot. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I actually wouldn't recommend using this particular scrub on your face because we have that raw brown sugar in there. It's really
that
coarse.
may be a little coarse for your
Yeah,
face.
it's going to be a little abrasive if you use it on the face, but on the body, it's really great for hardcore exfoliation. And you can always taper the ingredients to your liking. If you want a really coarse scrub, maybe go a little bit lighter on the coconut oil and go heavier on the sugar.
Sometimes I'll use that. Sometimes I'll use that scrub on my face, let's say with brown sugar, but I'll wait till the brown sugar melts a little bit when it's not as coarse, and then I'll just kind of put a little bit on my face. But I'll never use it when it's that texture. I'll wait for it to melt.
Yeah,
a little.
you would definitely want to give it a couple seconds to melt down. So we have a really nice texture going so far.
It's a perfect example of all this is natural.
Yeah, and because we've got that coconut oil and that mango butter in there, it's gonna be super, super moisturizing. And there you have it. We've got a nice, awesome scrub. And a scrub, there's really not a bad time to use a scrub. Use it every time you're in the shower, before you shave. If you really wanna go in and exfoliate, use it on dry skin. Go right ahead.
Okay. It feels nice. It feels very nice. Okay, so there we have it. There's the mango orange scrub.
Yeah.
So we can move on.
Oh wait, actually, we forgot a really important ingredient.
Oh, wait, the orange.
The orange. It's not a mango orange scrub. It's just a mango scrub.
It's just a mango scrub. Okay, so
Yeah.
how many drops of this, really quick?
We're gonna add around 5 to 10 drops. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have a glass of water while you do that.
Okay, so 5 to 10 drops. Okay. Okay, there we go. She's actually allowing me to do it.
Excuse me.
Okay, so there you have it.
There we go.
Okay, so I think we can move on to the next one.
Perfect.
But I think, by the way, it
So
smells
good.
delicious. Okay.
Okay.
And once again, our products are all natural. They're all natural, cruelty-free, thank you. They're natural, cruelty-free, all made in the US. They have amazing benefits on their own. Oh, Mike is gonna show you a little bit of our scrub there. There's the finished product. Too bad you guys can't smell it. It smells amazing.
Really great.
So once again, they all have amazing benefits on their own, and they are even more amazing when you mix them together. Not only are they amazing because of the benefits, but you have a lot of fun doing this.
It's
I mean,
so much
if
fun.
you have like a child at home or something, this is so much fun with, you know, a little person. Maybe let's play and make, now that kids are so into making slime and stuff, I know that's something else, but they love making stuff in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's always a great way to bond with people and your friends and loved ones.
And here, Alexa and I are cleaning.
Just trying to tidy our workspace here.
Perfect.
So
the next
our
one.
scrub, our next DIY is going to be a face mask. So we already treated our hair with our invigorating scalp scrub. We treated our body with our mango orange body scrub, and now we're going to treat our skin with our scrub, our face mask. Sorry. So
And I think we're going to be using.
we're gonna use.
Will you let us know what we're going to be using for this one?
So
And once again, for those tuning in, this is Alexa, and she's telling us all about Sky Organic products. They're all natural, all made in the U.S., and they're cruelty-free. They all have amazing product. They're all amazing. They're beneficial on their own, and even more when you mix them together. So we're creating some do-it-yourself recipes here with Alexa.
yes,
Just trying to catch you guys up.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, we did that scalp scrub, we did our mango orange body scrub, and now we're going to do a Indian Healing Clay face mask. So the star here, as you can probably guess, is our Indian Healing Clay. Our Indian Healing Clay is made up of 100% pure bentonite clay. Are you familiar with bentonite clay?
Is it volcanic ash?
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly what it is. It's volcanic ash. We ethically source ours from Wyoming, and we package it right here in the US, of course. And we use it basically on its own to create our very own face and body treatments. So, Micah, maybe you want to show them the close-up of what this is. It's really a dry powder. So it's whatever you make it. It's straight up bentonite clay. Today in our face mask, we're going to be combining it with apple cider vinegar and honey. So I always love to say this face mask is like nature's facial.
So once again, everything's natural, and I love that we're using these products that are so natural that you have at home in your own kitchen. So for example, the apple cider, it has a lot of benefits. So just the apple cider, what does that do? Does it is it good for antibacterial?
It's really great for helping to clarify the skin. I know a lot of people use it maybe as a toner on its own when diluted in water. It really brings that clarifying property when mixed in with this mask. And another thing I wanted to point out about the Indian Healing Clay is that if we're using this, maybe aside from this whole recipe, if we're using it on its own, you can always combine it with equal parts apple cider vinegar, as Vanessa mentioned, and water. So the difference here is apple cider vinegar has, that clarifying property. It's a little bit like a natural astringent, and water is not, obviously it's water, so it's going to be a lot more gentler on your skin.
If I don't have apple cider or honey, let's say, I can just use it by itself with water. Can I mix it with water?
Yeah, you can always mix it with water. And a really important fact about this is to not use any metal in the process. Because
I think we have to be careful. I think this might be metal here.
Well, yeah, we're not going to mix this directly in with the clay, but the idea is because Indian Healing Clay is really excellent for detoxifying and just extracting all the toxins from any really surface that you put it on. If you make it with mix it with metal, basically, you're kind of hindering those detoxifying properties. So always, always, always mix it with a wooden or plastic spoon.
I think we're gonna get another material here, so we can use.
So this is a plastic spoon. I know it looks like metal, but
it's
plastic. It's plastic. So as I mentioned, you can always mix Indian healing clay with equal parts water or apple cider vinegar. The difference there is, like I said, water is going to make it a little bit more gentle on the skin, but the biggest and I think the most important difference is the textural difference. So if you mix it with apple cider vinegar, you're going to create a much more like smooth paste. It's going to be a lot easier to spread onto the skin, whereas the water might make it a little bit more crumbly. It's going to be a lot more of a thinner mass. So it's totally up to you how you want to mix it.
So once again, everything's natural. The actual ingredients that's in here, the Indian healing clay, it's volcanic ash, it's natural. Yeah, everything's cruelty-free, no added ingredients. Everything's made in the U.S. All the actual ingredients work very well on their own, and they work very well when you mix them together.
Yeah, that's
so we're going to make this mask.
Yes, so we already kind of delved into the benefits of Indian healing clay or bentonite clay on the skin. It's really good for detoxifying. I know just living your daily life, you're exposed to so many fumes and pollution and all sorts of bacteria just going about your daily life. And Indian healing clay or bentonite clay is excellent for just extracting all those impurities. I mean, things that interact with your skin that you don't even realize it's happening. I mean, you're crossing the street and you're interacting with fumes coming from cars and pollution and stuff like that. The Indian healing clay is excellent for just pulling that all out of your skin, so keeping it really nice and clear. I love it for my blackheads.
Yeah, I was just thinking blackheads. You want to purify.
I mean, when you put this mask on your skin, you feel it just like sucking all of the bacteria out of your pores.
And once again, where is it that you are getting the ash from? The actual ash.
We source it from Wyoming, so that's where we get our Indian healing clay. And now we are going
to make the actual.
We're going to make the mask, and we source it from mountains, the mountainous region of Wyoming. So that's where we get the healing clay, just so there's no confusion there. And we're going to combine it with a teaspoon of honey. So go right ahead. I might need to guide it out there a little bit.
I think that's good. It's going.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Okay.
So once again, I'm here with Alexa. Sky Organics. Everything's natural, made in the U.S., cruelty-free. All the products have amazing benefits on their own, and when you mix them together, and we're creating these do-it-yourself recipes for at home.
Yes.
So right now we're making the Indian clay mask.
Yep. And
go ahead.
Oh, so we've actually combined equal parts Indian healing clay and equal parts apple cider vinegar. So we have 2 tablespoons of Indian healing clay and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We've already added our honey, so we're gonna go ahead and add the apple cider. You can go ahead and
now, as I'm mixing this, tell us about the actual treatment. I'm gonna put it on my face. How long am I gonna let it sit there? Right. Then I rinse it after how many minutes?
So you're gonna put it on clean, dry skin. You're gonna put like about a 1/4 inch thick of a layer. As you mix it, you'll see it. It kind of turns into like a thick paste. So you're gonna go ahead and just apply that to your skin, probably avoiding your brows or anything like that. Once you've applied it with that 1/4 inch thick layer, you are going to let it sit. Someone just asked if it's good for acne. Yes, this mask is amazing if you suffer from blemishes. It's going to help reduce the severity of blemishes, and it's also going to help prevent them before they start.
And I'll pass this on to Mike so she can show the viewers how this looks, the paste. It forms a paste is what it is.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I love this mask so much for anyone who may be oily or blemish prone is because I don't even play around when I say how detoxifying it is. It really helps get rid of all of that buildup, that congestion from your pores. It purifies your pores right from the root to keep that skin nice and clear. Because a lot of the reason why we suffer from blemishes is there's a buildup of bacteria under the skin. So the Indian healing clay face mask is really going to suck all that bacteria out of your skin, keep it nice and pure and clean, and prevent those blemishes before they start. There's not going to be any congestion.
I think we're running out of time, and I can stay here all day. Oh, how long does it stay on your face?
You're going to leave it on your face for 10 minutes. If you have sensitive skin, no more than 10 minutes tops. To remove it, you're going to use a warm, damp washcloth. Really get it nice and wet, and you're going to help massage it off. When you use a damp washcloth, it's going to be even more exfoliating, and it's just a really great, effective way of moving it off. I find it's the most efficient way to remove it. If you don't have sensitive skin, leave it on for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes should be totally fine for anyone who's not sensitive.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think we're all out of time. So to our viewers, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks so
And
much.
we hope you enjoyed these do-it-yourself recipes at home.
Great.
And I guess if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We'll be here to answer all of your questions, and thanks so much.